The Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival in Morgan City is the oldest chartered harvest festival in the state. People from all over have gathered since 1936 to celebrate the communities of East St. Mary Parish and the unique industries that have shaped them. Despite changes to these industries over the years, the tenacity of those who live here has ensured the community's survival. The history of East St. Mary Parish also reflects the influence of the Atchafalaya River and the Gulf of Mexico. To better understand the possibilities for the future, let's take a voyage through the industries that have shaped the past. Throughout the 19th and early 20th centuries, the timber and sugarcane industries were an economic force in South Louisiana. During the 1930s, the timber industry went into decline, and due to low sugar prices, sugarcane farmers struggled to hold on to their properties. The large land holdings dedicated to these industries were made available for oil exploration. The need for oil to fuel the Second World War accelerated the development of the onshore petroleum industry at the same time. The people of East St. Mary Parish readily incorporated the oil industry into their varied livelihood pursuits, again indicating local ingenuity and adaptation. The shift to onshore oil also laid a foundation for the future development of offshore oil. While the oil industry was developing onshore, the communities around Berwick Bay established themselves as an important center of shrimping, building upon their long-standing knowledge about working on the water. While prosperous, the shrimping industry was also vulnerable to year-to-year fluctuations. Some companies building shrimp boats also modified their priorities to support the oil industry as it began moving offshore, and some shrimp boat captains and deckhands began to work in the oil industry. As the oil industry grew, many service companies were established to support it, drawing more people away from fishing. Nevertheless, shrimping and seafood retain economic and social importance in the region. As the oil industry began to move farther offshore in the mid-20th century, stronger and safer drilling rigs and platforms were needed. Knowledgeable community members in geographic proximity made Morgan City a central player in constructing new technology for the offshore oil industry. The businesses that serviced the oil industry came to represent a large segment of the East St. Mary Parish economy. During the oil embargo of the 1970s, the rapid expansion of drilling platforms in the Gulf of Mexico reflected the high demand for oil. Then, with the severe downturn of oil in the 1980s, the people around the bay found other ways to make a living once again while the oil industry was restructured and streamlined. What role is East St. Mary Parish playing today? The community was shaken by the downturn in the 80s but was able to persevere. This spirit of adaptation has enabled Morgan City and its neighbors to be key players in the oil industry's move farther offshore, supporting deepwater exploration, repair and refurbishment, and international exploration. Offshore oil has expanded globally, and St. Mary Parish companies are playing a role in this development. This ongoing process of change will present complex challenges, but the people of East St. Mary Parish have overcome such challenges in the past. There will certainly be good times and bad to come, but the community will continue to celebrate its resilient spirit on the waters of Berwick Bay.
Same thing